Oh, what the heck? No! What the heck? Oh, shit. You can't see it, but I just started up this action camera, and I was like, the side of it feels weird. The door to the USB-C there's like a little latch, a little door that opens to the USB-C charger. That door is gone. Please be just in my pocket. Yes! Yes! The little door's in my pocket. Okay. One second, I'll end this and then we do it. Alright, before I begin, look at this view. Ooh. Ooh. I just took out my camera and the little door had come off, but luckily it was in my pocket. Good. But what I started the video to say, I think, was that nice morning. It's like 30 degrees. Again, I'm getting weaker as the days go by, and so I have all my layers on. But it's supposed to rain today, I believe, if I remember the forecast right, like a half inch starting in the afternoon. So I mean, it's super clear right now as far as I can see. Again, there might just be a storm hanging out over the horizon or something that's going to bubble up throughout the day. But so I'm going to just try to cruise a little bit this morning and get as many miles done as I can. Because if it's going to rain a half inch and it's 40 degrees out, I'm not going to hike through that. So I'm just going to try to get as many miles as I can done before that comes. And hey, hopefully that storm is just getting pushed back further and further, and it just like hits tonight after I can get a full day of hiking in. But who knows? God, the forest smells really good today. But that's what's on the docket for today. Nothing really too exciting, just try to get as many miles as I can before a storm potentially comes in. And it doesn't look like a hard day, especially the morning. The morning's just like flat and slightly down all morning, so I'm going to be able to cruise. There's a couple climbs and stuff, but the other thing is there's like 3 or 4 shelters that are super close together, like within a couple miles of each other. So that's pretty nice, just given the circumstances of each wanting to be in a shelter when it starts raining. If I can get in a stone's throw of those, then I really have the ability to pick and choose where I stop, since there's so many around. So that's awesome. All right, had to cross a Gold Brook here, not G-O-L-D, G-O-U-L-D, Gold Brook, but the trail is down there. But I found this ice-covered log. Good thing I got my micros on. Was able to stay on top of that and make it through. Ooh. Look at those cool mushrooms. But yeah, kept my feet dry. We're doing good so far today. What's going on here? Another little mini stream. Alright, connect back with the trail. And keep moving forward. What the fuck? It's always nice to have power lines that I could catch my freaking snowshoes on and just kill myself. That'd be a fun start to the day. Oh no, checks mixed down. That's just pretty stupid. What the hell, guys? Yeah. Moo. All right, finally successfully got service to check the weather. Can you see that? 3 p.m. is when it starts, and then it's all night. All right. It could come sooner than that, could come later than that, but we kind of have a general guideline of when it's gonna start raining. So I think I'm just gonna pick up the pace now, do a little cruising. If it keeps up like this, I might start running the downhills and see how many miles we can make. I don't want to hike in the rain, dude. Airport. can't really see it. Well, if I hadn't looked on the radar, maybe in front of me, I could tell. But there's like a big storm coming in. I was just looking at the Doppler radar, and it looked like we're gonna get a bunch of rain. So about 3 miles from this next shelter. So it's down and then it's up. So I'm just trying to cruise as fast as I can. The forecast said it was going to start raining in 47 minutes. So if I can make it to the shelter before I get wet at all, I'd call that a success. It's not the greatest running with these giant snowshoes on the top of the pack. I kind of unbalance it and make it awkward, but whatever. Beep. Beep. It's coming. It says in 4 minutes. Dude, I can make it 2 miles in 4 minutes. No problem. I feel like the timer sped up. I feel like it lied to me. Yeah. Ooh. That was just cut. Or something was just cut right here because it smells like fresh cut pine. Yeah. See, it doesn't look... that side looks good. That side looks bad. Can you hear that? I didn't beat it. Bitch! Oh, it's like on and off. I'm just right on the edge of the storm right now, so... Time to make sure everything's in dry bags inside my backpack and throw on the rain gear. Alright, I only have to put up with it for a little bit. Look at this super stick. I will leave right here for the next person. You're welcome. That helped me cross, but the entire tree dropped down at the very end there. Almost got me. Up. Okay. Don't know how the water's going to be at the shelter. Said it's a weird stream. I mean, given all the snow melt, it might be okay, but I'd rather not take the risk of there being no water at the shelter, so I'm gonna fill up here, and then I think it's like 0.8. So almost there. Knock on wood. The rain hasn't been too bad so far, so hopefully we can get to the shelter and avoid the worst of it. All right, made it to the shelter just before the rain really started picking up, which is great. But I just used the privy and just thought this was funny. Look at the freaking barricade they have to get to the privy. I mean, this is like a zombie apocalypse worthy. Ta-da! This is my home for the night. And it is early in the day. What time is it? It's 3:01. Alright, just give me a break. I don't want to get wet today, so we're just gonna have freaking 4 hours of daylight to dick around in the shelter. I'm gonna sweep this thing out so good. It's gonna be so clean for me, dude. 1 second, this is gonna be the real ticket. Come on, man. I've got a full battery bank. Do I get to watch movies tonight? That is the question. Yep. I've got signal. I'm gonna watch. Dude, I might watch Donwall. I'm gonna watch Donwall tonight. Oh, there we go. Rain's picking up. I made it just in time. I feel pretty lucky to be dry and like all curled up. It's only 3:30 right now. I think this whole storm system is supposed to blow through by like 1 a.m. So that'll be nice for tomorrow. And it's just a plane. It's like 40-degree rain, so you know it might melt even more snow. That'll be cool. Hasn't really picked up like I thought it was gonna. It said it was supposed to be a ½ inch of rain, so that's a lot of rain, right? It's like a downpour, but I think I'm right on the edge of it, and as it moves through, I think it's supposed to get a little more intense. But super pumped to not be hiking out in 40-degree rain right now. I'm glad I made it here in time. Yeah.